Hello, welcome to this video on Bodhicaryavatara, chapter 7, verse 39. I'll read it twice, once with the text, once without the text showing, and then again with the text showing. Dharma chanda viyogena paurvikena mamadhuna vipattiridrishi jata ko dharme chandam utsrijet. Now, with the text. Dharma chanda viyogena paurvikena mamadhuna vipattiridrishi jata ko dharme chandamutsrijet. So the subject of that sentence, actually it's two sentences. After jata, vipattiridrishi jata, you could put a full stop, because then it's a separate sentence. Afterwards, ko dharme chandamutsrijet is a freestanding sentence on its own. So the first sentence, dharma chanda viyogena paurvikena mamadhuna vipattiridrishi jata, is a sentence without a verb, because something has happened. You've got the jata, literally is born. We had this a couple of verses ago from the root jan, past participle jata. Vipatti, misfortune, is a feminine noun, so vipatti is jata, is born. And I said it's without a verb because the verb to be, if A is B, something is happened, you can leave it out. So vipatti jata, misfortune is born. Idrishi, like this, of this kind, or such, what have I put here? Such like, of this form, yeah. It's from the drisha, the drish to see. And you find this drisha as a noun. I think it's only in the end of compounds, like tadrisha, like that, idrisha, like this, and so on. So idrisha, idrishi vipatti, is a such like, a vipatti of this form, such a misfortune as this, is what it means. So vipattir idrishi jata, a misfortune such as this, literally born, or means, of course, here, has occurred. And it has occurred. In a previous line, in previous verse, we saw how things befall you. It's often put in the genitive, something of you befalls. Well, here we are, highlighting the genitive, the mama. Mama vipattir idrishi jato, of me, misfortune such is born. A misfortune like this has befallen me. Adhuna, now, meaning in this slide it contrasts with the paurvikena. Paurvikena, by the viyogena, by the separation, by the paurvikena viyogena, by the previous non-adherence, separation from. Adhuna, now, idrishi vipattir jata, mama. Such a misfortune as this, meaning the misfortune I'm now in, jata, has occurred. And the vipattir idrishi, let me go to iPad. There we are. Vipatti, feminine noun, nominative, vipatti, but, sorry, idrishi, we've got the visarga preceded by a vowel other than a, so it's I, followed by another vowel, so it becomes ir. So that's why we have vipattir idrishi. Paurvikena. Purva, it's an adjective meaning previous or former. In fact, it's linguistically cognate with the previous, prior, purva. So purva just means before. You can make a further adjective of it, meaning relating to a previous time or something like that, belonging to what happened previously, and you make that by changing the a to ika at the end. Now when you do that, you vridhi the first syllable, so pu becomes paur. So paurvika means previous, not just happened previously, but belonging to or relating to a previous time. Here it's in the instrumental, you see viyogena paurvikena. This is the instrumental of cause, by reason of, by cause of. This viyogena, yoga, junction, linking, viyoga, separation. And it means in the sense of lack of it. Not so much the lack, more of having failed to adhere to it, having failed to join yourself to it. He has not applied the yoga of the dharmachanda, of the dharma desire. It's been a dharmachanda viyoga, a separation, viyoga, from this dharmachanda. A chanda is a word meaning desire. It is in itself a morally neutral word. When you're talking about the fetters and the hindrances, you never see chanda as something that is inherently to be avoided. That's more lobha. That's the selfish desire to get things. The chanda is morally neutral, and it's very frequently used for a noble desire, a desire to follow the holy life. And here the dharmachanda, a desire to, a dharma desire, a desire to live by the dharma. Bit of sandhi here. You'll notice that the ch is doubled. Dharmachanda. Ch is doubled. That's just a feature of sandhi, just a particular feature of this consonant. It only happens with this one consonant, that wherever it's preceded by a short vowel, even a short vowel belonging to the preceding word, it is always doubled. It just does. It can be doubled also after a long vowel, but that's not mandatory. But after a short preceding vowel, it is mandatory to double it. So dharmachanda viyogena, by reason of not adhering to, being separated from, literally disjointed, disjunctive, separated from, by reason of the paurvikena, of the previous dharmachanda viyogena, a previous disjoinder, being unyoked to this dharma desire. Mama adhuna, of me now, idrishi vipatti, such a misfortune, I mean that is the misfortune, I mean, and now is now, jata, is born, has happened to me. Ko dharme chandam utsrijet. Utsrijet, the root srij, meaning to just to release, discharge something, to let it go. Also let something go forth from yourself. We have it makes its the j changes to a sh before a t, so you get srijti becomes srishti as the verbal noun with the t. And that in Hindu cosmology refers to the creation, the srishti. the idea being that Brahma, the unmanifest, Paramatma, Brahma, it srijati, it releases, sends forth itself in manifest form. And that's the srishti, the sending forth, the letting go. And ut sarjati, so ut srijati, is to give up, send out, also to relinquish. So who, or to reject something, let it go. Ko chandam utsrijet, who would relinquish or forego or abandon or reject chandam, this desire for what? Dharme chandam. If you have a desire for something, in Sanskrit you talk about a desire in something. That's why dharme chandam is the desire for the dharma, the desire to live the dharmic life. So I will read the text again. Where's it gone? Read the verse again, once with the text up and once without. Dharma chanda viyogena paurvikena mamadhuna vipattiridrishi jata ko dharme chandam utsrijet. Again. Dharma chanda viyogena paurvikena mamadhuna vipattir idrishi jata go dharme chandam utsrijet. Oh, I forgot to mention, of course, this utsrijet. It's in the optative form. So if it's ko chandam utsrijati, is who in fact rejects this desire. Here it's more like a would. Who would reject? Meaning, what sane person would knowingly reject this kind of desire? So kodharme chandam utsrijet, optative. Right, that is it for verse 39.